Yeah, you are expelled. And you're in for a shocking surprise.
Well fought. Now let's see how you handle this.
Yep, more ninjas. Okay, maybe not the best idea to swing a metal stick at someone who has electrified gloves.
Yeah. All we have to do is grab it.
Now we'll see if you're worthy.
More worthy than you, that's for sure.
Okay, we can't use takedowns on her, so
And
we'll
one
take it
flew
on
to the
you.
moon.
Or not.
I missed an opportunity on the button again.
So did I.
Do not disappoint us, Bat.
Nope.
Let me show you. Be wrong about me.
Nope.
The test is ended, and with it, your life. Learn quickly, Batman. Enough! Skilled, honorable, devoted. I see now why the Master has chosen you. It seems we have both learned something today.
I don't care about you or your master. I'm bringing you in.
No, you're not. But you have earned a reprieve. I hope in time you come to realize how wrong you are about Gotham. It is not meant to be saved. It cannot be saved. Only cleansed. And from the ashes, reborn.
Alfred, I'm sending you 2 sets of coordinates. One is for a body, the other's for a survivor. Make sure they get to GCPD.
Of course, Sam. Shall we consider the case closed, then?
For now. I doubt tonight's the last I'll see of Shiva.
Okay. Most wanted file pending. Okay. Unknown name, of course. Defeated, but escaped. Master, martial arts grandmaster, unmet skill in hand-to-hand combat. Police records are thin, but indications are that Shiva is a highly trained and extremely dangerous assassin. Rumor is that she selects many of her targets simply to test her skills. There are no known survivors from these encounters. The threat she represents cannot be underestimated. Okay. There's still a few around here, and 2 we haven't even found yet. You get a special... Okay. Richard LeBlanc, arms dealer. Like most bullies, he breaks when faced with someone stronger. LeBlanc has mid-level connections all over the city. Could be a potential informant given his contacts. Works for Oswald Cobblepot. LeBlanc was a small-time gun runner who fell in with Penguin's crew and now works exclusively for Cobblepot. LeBlanc conducts arms deals with various buyers and sellers all over the city. He fancies himself a comedian and a ladies' man, but he's nothing more than a common criminal who should be behind bars. Okay.
If he wants to learn a thing or two.
Yeah, keep interrupting you. Sorry about that.
Sorry, yeah. My bad.
Okay, go on.
I was gonna say that if he wants to learn something about being a ladies' man, he should learn from some more reputable ones, just like Bond.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hunt down this last suspect, and then I think we can move on to the DLC.
Yeah, also, Derby just reminded me of something I seen on YouTube ads of late.
No.
Apparently, they're gonna do a DC for Hitman with James Bond.
Okay. Playing
specifically
as
what
or killing him? Or attempting to?
One of the Bond villains they're going to go after, it seems.
Okay.
Never thought I'd see the day that Bond would ever cross dimensions into Marvel or DC.
I said Hitman.
That could be interesting.
I was getting lazy and you know it. It's bad for business, but good for us. Someone's gonna have to take his place.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Don't take too long. I got a line of guys that would kill for this gig.
So, There is one or two G-Spawn cartoons.
Yep. Among them, James Bond Jr., I believe.
Yeah. I think both might be G-Spawn Jr. Though they were not well received, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise
Bond.
me.
Oh, sorry, I will bring you that.
Someone's letting up in
Another one. Oh, man overboard. And third time to charm. Yep.
Oop.
What do you want? Answers. Did Penguin order you to kill Alex Kane?
I don't think so. If anything, Cobblepot's gonna have me killed for doing it.
Then why?
I was sick of playing heavy. I figured if Kane, you know, disappeared, I might be able to move up in the world.
You're not moving anywhere now.
Okay.
Let the GCPD know where they can find Kane's killer. You can forward them all the evidence, too.
It's already done, sir.
Ironically, he moved down instead.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think...
Dispatch, this is Officer Myers.
Nope.
We got a hit and run just outside the precinct. Looks like it might be one of our own.
Your request has been logged. All available homicide units are out on call. First one back is yours.
Another one. Okay. Right outside of GCPD. There. Fast travel disabled. So because we're on that. Okay, can we? Yeah, we can travel now. Okay, that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this is the last of these. Though they are rather small time, so if you guys want to say skip, so we can get to the DLC, we can do that instead.
Which one do we have remaining?
Oh wait, there's Anarchy still. I forgot about him. Yeah, let's go clean up Anarchy, and then we move to the DLC. We'll give that at least an hour.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Come on. There we go. For some reason, he wants to go real low before he wants to start gliding.
Very weird.
I saw a claw point there, but not interested. Let's see. Glacier Boy, I'm going to head off to relax before bed. Enjoy, make sure the gear behaves. Okay. See you next
Enjoy
time,
the rest,
Glacier.
Be safe, Glacier Boy. And I always behave.
No one knows anything for sure. Best thing is for us to just keep doing what we do till things calm down.
I'm telling you, Sionis is dead. Him and his girl both. We gotta find a new gig.
The gig we got is just fine. Worst case, somebody else takes control. They'll still need muscle, and we'll still get paid.
Okay, is he in there?
I misread the quote-unquote name.
Oh.
Oh.
I misread mobster to lobster.
The lobster mobster. Not enough, I think.
Oh, they are flying.
Okay, that did take out two of them.
Oh.
Ah.
Aboard.
Yep. There.
Oh, you don't want to see the background of this.
There we go. And that's the end of that. Camera just stuck out for a bit. But yeah, the shot gloves combined with the multi-ground takedown, yeah, that can get quite a few of them, since each punch of that sends them flying, or at least to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Illuminati?
Really? Really?
Yeah. Apparently.
I'm so glad you came. It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
I'd like to propose an alliance. I think the two of us could accomplish great things together.
I don't work with criminals. You need to turn yourself in.
Tell you what, I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? The suit, the gadgets, the sense of entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins.
Yep. Hello, Ink.
Such a shame.
It can't be that.
That's amazing. Thought you wanted to make a
Yeah,
difference.
it's been a bit since we had a double.
The revolution is here!
Wait.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, look, anarchy.
I think they are-
Glove.
Oh dear.
I expect more will show up later, so I'm kind of saving that. Also ruined that guy's future family.
Not quite.
One's phone.
Change? Burn for what you've done.
Okay, now he's throwing bombs.
No, they're for cocktails. Molotov cocktails.
Fire in a
Okay, I
hole.
guess the bar is open then, huh?
Yeah.
Could I listen through bottles of rum instead?
Ow.
As in the drink, not rum. Please don't put your rum inside a bottle, people. Don't.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to know what happens when you do that.
Wait, what
This has been
happened?
this has been the strangest Christmas. Ooh, right in the dick.
Yep, now he's got one of those.
We're taking it all.
Shot gloves.
We will fight to the land.
We'll have a shockingly good time.
You're either with us or against us.
Nope.
Keep back.
Nope. Dodgy motherfucker. I tried to use a takedown on him. Yep.
Anarchy went flying.
Anarchy got his own space program.
And I sounded Wilhelm scream.
You're just a kid.
So, what does it matter? I wanted to make a difference. I thought you'd feel the same.
I do, but not like this. A lot of innocent people almost died tonight because of you.
Innocent? They watched as Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing.
They're just afraid.
No, they're weak. And so are you.
Says the kid.
The police are on their way.
You ever wonder how things got to be so bad here? I do. All the time. See, I don't think men like Roman Sionis or Oswald Cobblepot are responsible. They're just a reflection of our apathy, our greed, our fear. We look the other way when things turn sour, bury ourselves in our jobs, consume propaganda masquerading as entertainment. The message is always the same. Don't think, don't question. And what becomes of a society that's given up? It rots. Fills up with liars, cheaters, and thugs. Uptown and downtown. The suit in the penthouse is no better than the guy selling drugs in the corner. They're both doing whatever it takes to get ahead. Never mind the cost. Fidelity. Once upon a time, that's what defined society. People coming together in pursuit of common cause. To care for each other. To protect and provide. We took shelter from the darkness and the things that roamed it. Community meant progress. But now, it's all backwards. We worship at the altar of competition. We build fortresses around ourselves. We fight, we betray. We have become the things we feared. You keep cleaning up after everyone, Batman, and no one's going to learn to take care of themselves. The ones that don't hate you, they'll start to rely on you, depend on you. And if something happens to you, if you get old or bored or die, then what? Or do you not consider the world that revolves around you? You're a hypocrite, running around dispensing justice, telling people what they can and can't do. You're ensuring Gotham's freedom, provided it conforms to your twisted view. Whatever pleases the bat. That it? You're not a hero. You're a despot. You don't enforce justice. You suppress it. There's a way to make this work. To show you that we share the same goals. Maybe I took things
Is it me or is he just stuck on a loop?
I can learn from
Nope.
that.
This is all still new.
You could be a mentor to me.
No, what I mean is like he isn't supposed to say all of his lines one after another.
Because I think you're so busy playing hero,
Perhaps.
you've forgotten what it's like for the rest of us. We're not all as strong as you. We don't have the fancy gadgets, the strength, the skill. But maybe that's the problem. You've gotten so used to the power, you think you're better than everyone. Above reproach. Is that it then? We're not as good as you? You know what? I take it back. I don't want to work with you. You don't have anything to offer. I think I figured it out. You didn't take me down because I broke the law.
Oh, shut up.
No.
I think he might be a bit bipolar with how he's swapping back and
That's what this is
forth.
really about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pick,
Let me ask you
well,
something.
pick a lane
away.
and stick with it.
You're the reason the city's so messed up.
Like it's not that he doesn't have a few points, but when the way you're going to point out your points is through mass murder, yeah, you lose all your points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some interesting points, but definitely the wrong approach and way too long of a dialogue for it.
Yeah. There's also the fact that, in my honest opinion, anarchy is basically just a paradoxical ideology to begin with, because it's all about no leaders, no structure and such, but they flock to leaders and a certain structure to destroy all leaders and destruction. So, in my honest opinion, every anarchist just wants to be the abuser instead. Because even if they somehow manage to just destroy an entire government or such, who do you think is going to try and be the leader the moment that they are quote-unquote done? Those very same leaders that were clamoring against leaders.
Yeah.
I've heard my brother kind of say. I've heard my brother kind of say that anarchy is like the perfect state that we can't really reach.
I would say anarchy sounds rather much like a hypocrisy in itself.
Hypocritical.
Yeah.
Destroy all leaders through the use of leaders, who then will only go to supplant said leaders. So, yeah, a bit hypocritical, paradoxical, whichever view you want to take on that.
Yeah. Don't they also usually have the whole might make right approach?
Yeah.
And the whole the strongest should be leader? Like, it is kind of rather... Yeah.
Yeah, that's more for those who know they can't get into actual leadership positions because they're not smart enough to. So they just convince a bunch of idiots to help them tear everything down so that they can take the leadership position and be an asshole to everyone.
Yeah.
I think that's every major thing. We've got Deadshot, Penguin, Anarchy, all of the assassins have been dealt with.
Yeah. The turbo progress is probably related to the Riddler, which is no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to do Riddler.
We're not going to waste hours on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you see them?
yeah. I mean, the best way to get Riddler is just to do him on the side.
Yeah, we will do them on the side, but we will not do them in general.
Okay, which leaves only the DLC. Also, let's see, Aurora. Well, there's two concepts of anarchy. One is colloquial, which is destruction of leadership. Two is practical, that that's more about distributing and decentralizing power. Actual anarchists tend to go for number two. That sounds more like socialism or true communism, because people like to think that Marx was all about what people don't get about communism is that all of the quote-unquote popular forms of it out there at the moment, like Russia, China, and such, if Karl Marx saw any of that, he'd be fucking rolling in his fucking grave, because he is about, to my knowledge, he was about equality, distributing of everything, not like the whole thing is about workers seizing control over the means of production and such, not being bossed around by some fucking dictator.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. Then again, so many freaking ideologies are just a Venn diagram where some of them are just not two circles, but one circle, basically, with how much they overlap.
Yeah.
Oh, they wrote something more.
Yes. Though the comic version is usually number one, yeah. Anyways, the one DLC for this game, Cold Hearts. Let's go.
Guess which bad guy is it?
A witch?
Nope.
And anyone who
Is
knows
it a
Batman
witch?
instantly knows.
Finally.
Seriously?
Cold Heart, starring Mr. Freeze.
Fun fact, he was originally... The way his name was written sounded like Mr. Fries.
Compassion.
It was still pronounced Mr. Freeze,
That's the
but...
foundation Gotham
Yeah.
was built on. And I have proudly built Goth Corp on that same foundation.
You really
That's
named
why
it
we're
Goth Corp?
called The People Company. Thank you so much. Please.
Mr. Boyle seems to be after your title as Gotham's biggest philanthropic industrialist.
Gotham needs more people like him.
Bruce,
Hey,
I am blown away by your support.
it's well deserved. You're going to change the world, Ferris.
Hey, we'll change it together, right?
Pardon me,
Static.
Mr. Boyle, the press is waiting.
Oh, God.
This way,
Yeah.
please.
Say the future is looking very, very
A
bright.
little bit
for
wrong,
Gotham.
enough static there.
Now, it's almost midnight, and you all know what that means. Let's get this New Year's Eve party going with the... Whew. Forget to pay your heating bill, Bruce?
That gets fixed.
Yeah. Not the heating bill, that's the issue.
Bring me Ferris Boyle.
Alfred, where's Ferris? Alfred.
Of course, tech's not working with all that cold.
Hold it right there! Yeah, got him!
Oh, there's Alfred.
Butler's gone crazy!
Are you cowards afraid of an old man?
Just take it easy! Hope that vase wasn't worth something. Oh, look at the rich boy! So long, Bruce!
You gotta wonder if these goods still worked in, like, the crime industry.
Yeah.
Just... And then that time, we broke into Bruce Wayne's house, and all of a sudden, he shattered our spines.
Oop, and sends one flying in the ceiling.
Yep.
That's
I'm gonna have to dip out. Obsidian setting up for Buffy, so... Also, it's like 1:54 down here, so I think you got like 6 minutes left.
What do they want?
Oh dear.
I'm not
See
sure.
you next time.
Being led by someone
Later.
recognized.
See you.
I need to find Ferris before they do.
Well, you're no use to us dressed like that. You need to put on your other suit.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
The closest entrance to the
All right.
Batcave is
Okay.
in the study.
Yeah, we actually get to explore Wayne Manor for a bit. Let's see. Joshua Wayne. Sir Gawain of Wayne. No title, just a year of making.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. We spoke about British Freeze for a moment in one of the streams.
Bruce, do you have a minute? Someone said an iceberg just appeared, exploded in the ballroom. I need details. What happened? Who do you think?
Where's Ferris?
He never made it to the interview. Wait, you're not going out there alone, are you?
Stay with Alfred. He'll keep you safe.
With these guests about, perhaps you should look for that item in the wine cellar.
Right.
And notice of it, the lip syncing seems a little bit off.
Yeah.
Then again, they were probably rushed with this one as well.
The key to the city. I'm guessing Daddy Bruce with on Safari. Oh, there's the damn key. Okay, you could use that thing as a fucking pole arm.
Where are the police? Has someone called 911?
Be careful passing through the library, sir. Penguin's men have infiltrated the entire manor.
You keep out of harm's way. No more heroics.
These animals don't frighten me.
Alfred.
You'd better get to the wine cellar before I have to take on Penguin's entire gang myself.
Oh dear. Oh, Aurora has written something more.
Those men are armed. I'm going to have to take them down quietly if I don't want to get shot.
Oh man, look at all this stuff. I'm gonna be rich.
Yeah, we don't have a ballistic suit to help with this now. I don't think you want to be messing with those pearls.
Oh, burn down this place.
Knock, knock. Oop.
Ounce.
That guy's face stuck in the other one's ass.
That's a clip.
Okay, this last guy.
Yeah, you better write that down as a clip.
I think we need something more than that, just that. Okay, let's see. Aurora. Oh yeah, communism suffers from revolutions, I suppose, where a small group seizes power and turns the whole idea on its heads. Yeah.
Yeah. Oop, and I'm back.
Just look at... Oh, hello. Oh, I thought it was examine, not climb. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, not to say that Lenin wasn't a fucking asshole himself, but if he knew what Stalin did after him, he'd have had him skinned in a salt mine. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds painful.
Very.
Expensive? It's not 40 bucks. It's Bordeaux. Oh, sorry. Bordeaux. Is that expensive or what?
We're inside Wayne Manor, doofus. It's all expensive. So why's Penguin got us working with this Mr. Freeze? Why do you think?
Just trying to sample.
You mean Freeze forced him? Hell no. We help Freeze get oil, and he gets us more of those ice raids.
So Freeze is working with the Penguin.
You probably just freeze
Good combination.
I'll freeze your damn trap shut. Ooh, that might hurt.
Freeze and Penguin, yeah. They thematically fit together.
Easy mark, incoming.
Easy mark, you say?
You say easy.
It's giving different prompts for the takedowns. I saw one about Y, so let's try that one. There we go. Okay, why is that on Y now instead of E?
If you slide to teleport it through, past the ground and all that to another opponent.